How's it going, everybody, and welcome to the Minute Channel. So this is gonna be my summary slash recap of the Tokyo Game Show, the entire thing that happened through the last weekend. This one is gonna be a little interesting. Of course, I'm gonna focus this on Sega and Atlus, as this is what my channel focuses on mainly. But I wanna say this particular Tokyo Game Show was extremely underwhelming for a lot of different reasons. Being one, obviously, this is the 25th anniversary of Persona. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is coming out pretty soon. Of course, on the side of Sega, Sega is also a publisher for a lot of games in Japan, from Western games and everything. So I think Tokyo Game Show this year wasn't super good. We still got some pretty good stuff from Shin Megami Tensei, but yeah, let's go ahead and kind of jump into it and everything. Right off the bat, I just like I said before, Tokyo Game Show is very different from your other ceremonies or your other Western things like E3 or something like that, because although they do show some gameplay and they do show some new stuff, this is also like a time where they want to have fun with their audience, where they want to kind of connect with their audience and everything. So there's a lot of more of the very playful, very kind of weird side of Japan kind of thing. Like, you know, like character, the presentators kind of like dress up as characters from the games or anything like that. For example, I think there were at one point they were dressed up as some virtual fighters and everything, and that kind of stuff. So of course they do a lot of that kind of stuff. They talk a lot, they do a lot of little bits and segments, kind of having fun and everything. As far as gameplay stuff, again, like I mentioned before, being kind of a publisher in the West, they do show some stuff that we probably wouldn't really care about, because we already know that these games are getting shown and everything. But Lost Judgement, for example, was a game that they showed. Of course, Lost Judgement is already out here in Japan, in the West as well, so nothing much to say about that, right? Of course, I was showing a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei 5 on day one, not a whole lot, just kind of giving you a little bit of, oh hey, here's that what's going on right now, and then we just kind of got shown a game called Surviving the Aftermath for PC and Switch, I think. Honestly, this is just kind of one of those things where you know, not a lot is directed towards main consumers. For example, Chronicle is a mobile game, and they spend a lot of time on that particular aspect. So again, I don't think it matters much to us. Of course, Asian market really does care about mobile gaming and phone games and that kind of stuff. Again, that's something that we particularly don't care about, but I know Japan and mobile market in Asia do care about those kind of games. So although for us may not be relatable, I think for somebody out there on showing that mobile game, it will be cool, but again, not much to us. So day 2 of the Sega Atlus channel, because while all Tokyo Game Show was happening, they had a couple different stuff going on. So day 2 was pretty cool. They did two things that were pretty relevant to everybody, I think. One is Shin Megami Tensei 5 got an extensive look at the gameplay. The presentators were also dressed up as kind of with a similar getup as the main protagonist from Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is pretty cool to kind of show a little bit kind of like a cosplay thing or whatever. And they were just talking about the game, answering some questions, and kind of giving you some raw gameplay. I believe they gave you quite a bit of gameplay, so that's pretty cool. Again, more of that presentation side and everything like that. It was pretty awesome. It would have been better if the fact that IGN and Amazon Music Japan hadn't already posted raw gameplay of the same sections that they showed here. So although pretty cool, this same kind of gameplay was already shown a day or two prior, so it wasn't super, oh wow, this is gameplay we never seen before, because again, IGN Japan had literally posted a video a day or two ago prior to Tokyo Game Show. So that led me to believe that there was gonna be some kind of demo for people to download, but it turns out that there's no demo. So that is a little bit on the underwhelming side. But if you're still a fan of Shin Megami Tensei 5 and you hadn't seen any gameplay, it was nice to see some gameplay. I think any gameplay of SMT5 is always good. So pretty awesome stuff in that regard. Besides that, we also got kind of this string live show where they played some SMT songs in like a string style with an orchestra and everything. That was pretty awesome. I think if you're a fan of the music, you will definitely enjoy that little show that they played there. And that was pretty much there on Saturday, which was day 2. On day 3 for us, we had the Sega Atlus. Atlus really, they celebrated obviously the 25th anniversary of Persona with a little concert at TGS. They played some songs. Lynn, the singer for Persona 5, sang obviously most of the songs that for Persona 5 and some other Persona songs as well. So really cool stuff. Actually, again, this was a pretty good concert, and this was a pretty good presentation aspects. Of course, if you're a fan of the music, you definitely enjoy that. Overall, I want to say kind of my final thoughts here. The TGS 2021 Atlas Sega presentation channel thing wasn't super good, I can mention before, but I don't think it was bad or anything. I think it was just too spread out within 3 days. I think there is still a very big focus, especially from Sega, on the PC side of things and everything, or on the mobile side of things that we don't really care about. And of course, they have to continue to advertise games that are already out, like Lost Judgement and Shin Megami Tensei 5 that are coming pretty soon. So I was fine with the presentation. Again, I don't think that they needed to be there. Sometimes I think they have a hard time, like they feel like they have to show up for these presentations. And I want to just say, look, if you have nothing new to show, and this is also for everybody, not just Sega, but anybody, Capcom, for example, or Capcom, they have something to show. So other presentations, you see them at E3 or some places where they have absolutely nothing new to show, and all they do is kind of just show you the same stuff that they already shown before. But yeah, of course, again, nothing bad or anything like that. I don't think the presentation was terrible or anything. It's still pretty fun to check out and talk about and everything. But anyway, that is pretty much in my summary here. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you watch it? Did you like it? Did you didn't like it? How do you feel about it? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.